I don't want to do this again. I'm already regretting all my life decisions. Ah, well. Welcome back to the podcast hosted by me.
And me.
And me.
This is I Think We're Friends.
Sorry.
Oh, you can really see my voice acting abilities shine through there. Anyways, lads,
Very nice,
how's it
very
going?
nice.
Where we been?
Well, fuck. We got a little penguin with devil horns up in here. What's going on here? Why is he in here? Why is he in these shenanigans? What's going on? All these questions that I'm sure everyone has, and we're gonna get right into that. So first off, what is I Think We're Friends? So what is I Think We're Friends? Funnily enough, it's AI generated.
All AI. Every single bit of this was AI generated. We are not real.
So
From the Koreans.
Yes.
So
From the Koreans.
for those who have been around since the OG times, you will know that me and Illanias started Just Like With podcast. How did that name come about? Well, that's for him to tell you.
Oh,
The what? The what podcast? I didn't hear that.
Fuckwit's podcast was an interesting one. It was way back in my Warzone days. Back when Syke and I played with our friends Daniela and Nira. And while we were playing one day, I said, this sounds exactly like a very shitty talk podcast run by absolute nonsense. Hey,
Wow.
it's the Fuckwits podcast. And then after a while, I just hit up Syke like, hey, you want to do a dumb talk show we don't take too seriously? He took it too seriously later down the line. But, you know, it is what it is.
It was our first
Now-
podcast. Cut me some slack.
I think we're friends. We're back, we're better, we're older, we're smarter. I'm more beautiful. I've got a louder voice. As you can probably tell, I sound amazing. Just very gassy because I keep drinking soft drink while talking, and it's not great.
So in other words, he hasn't changed. He just got more of an ego. Awesome.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. That's what happens when you get
Feedback.
older. You age, you just get an ego boost. Yeah.
I was born at a very young age. I think you should understand that. And now I am not a very young age.
So basically, we took a bit of time off for the podcast. Originally, we took a lot more time than originally, than we intended to.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Our last time,
Merry Christmas.
our last time we filmed was, I think, November, before our last episode went up, and then Christmas came up. And,
Yeah, actually.
and
I'm pretty sure I was 16 last time we filmed. Dude, I'm turning 18 soon. That's crazy.
hey, it's been that long.
22 for me. 23 technically. Next year. Crazy.
But yeah, I think Il got busy with school as always, and it just impacted the this time to like do it, and yeah, so a lot of time passed. I kept forgetting about it because I was distracted with stuff, and then Il forgot about it as well. It was never talked about for a while. It was kind of left in the dust, and then we talked about it briefly, but nothing came of it. And then it got to the point where, all right, we need to fucking talk about this. We need to say something about it. It's getting to that point.
And it was like April, May, where we decided we wanted to get back into it. But
Yeah, it was.
we decided we wanted to
about
change the name because I didn't really like the name anymore. I don't think Syke did either.
I like the
didn't
name.
either.
I like
Actually,
I like
It's the worst name ever. What? I'm just kidding.
Okay, thanks, bro. I
Get this
didn't.
guy out of here.
Get out of here, yeah.
I didn't mind the name at first, but then I was thinking from a business perspective, like if we were trying to get brand deals or to get people to approach us to promote something, they may not fancy the name, even though we're not indirectly like cursing or anything. Just the name isn't very brand friendly, and I know that makes us sound like pussies, but like the game is the game. You gotta make money somehow, you know.
Even then, even from like a comedy standpoint, it kind of wore off.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the name was originally a meme name in the first place. So, and as we would as
It
we
was
just
literally a meme name
as
that
we
pretty much
discussed.
came from this trio as well. Because I
And-
think the best quote unquote fuckwits podcast stream that I did was with us three. It was the one where I made the children in the mines joke. That was like the best one.
It was good. It didn't go viral, but it was good.
It was a good joke. I think you guys might have been deaf that day though, because you were obviously hearing things.
Wait, was that like when we were playing COD?
Yeah,
Yes.
we were playing Warzone in the shitty.
Oh, yeah,
in-
yeah,
in
yeah, I
sh-
do.
We went straight to the
the
mines.
shitty
Hey, we're gonna see the
Caldera.
children. I said,
Dude, yeah, like I kind of remember that, but that was like 2 years ago almost.
Yeah,
That
it was
was
a long. It
ages
was a
ago,
long time
yes.
ago. Yeah.
that was a long time ago.
I'm pretty sure Psych like recorded it and posted it to
I
TikTok.
did indeed. I did indeed.
Yes, he did.
He
And then we had the
did.
whole online spiel about stealing audio too around that time.
And someone
Right.
actually
A lot of
took. And
people
someone
got angry
actually.
at that one.
And someone actually took one of my things seriously. Said, "Well, if you're stealing this audio, isn't he allowed to use it?" Blah blah blah. I'm like,
No.
shut up.
I'm pretty sure I replied to that comment saying that I was going to tickle your toes or something.
Like legal action against you for stealing my likeness, my audio. Wow.
You stealing
how
my
could you
audio?
try?
I'm stealing your kneecaps.
So
Now, ooh.
So a bit of time had passed, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just talk to Il about the podcast, because I thought about the podcast. I'm like, I don't really like the name anymore. And we discussed prior to filming for discussed prior to filming to this that memes die. Well, they don't die quick, but they get old. Like, because it's
They burn out, yeah.
Yeah, because trends don't last long. So the name, our OG name, kind of died. That's kind of it, really. And then, yeah, the name just got old, so I was talking to him about it. I'm like, I want to do the podcast, but I don't like the name anymore. And he agreed, so we discussed next steps to make a comeback in a different way.
Run.
How did we progress it?
What progression?
I don't remember what led to it. Like, I know we
I'm
talked,
pretty
but
sure
Dude,
I also like kind of like jumped in. I was like, hey, podcast, you know what I mean? Something like that.
well, yeah,
Like, we started
I
working
remember like
on.
I
we
remember
started
we were
working
just
on the
talking about it a lot. Yeah.
yeah, okay,
We
so
started workshopping the name before Pingu actually joined us.
yeah,
That's how long we
so
were workshopping the name for.
the reason why this fucking this black pink looking fucking dude is in here is because,
Oh yeah, we should move on to that as well.
is because
We decided it would be better to have 3 hosts than 2 because you
But
know 3
there's
people. There's 2 hot people in this call now, so I can go run off and do his own thing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
while
he
Pingu and I,
can go ahead and
we just chill, be cool dudes, get all the ladies and stuff.
there's a reason
fine.
why he's in here though. I'm gonna get into that. So Penguin had his own podcast with his own mate, but they haven't recorded for that podcast in like what, a year or 2?
Yeah, about a
Hey,
year.
just like us.
Yeah.
And
We only got 1 episode out.
and he talked about wanting to do it, but they could never get. There was always scheduling conflicts, I think you said.
Yeah, I was just scheduling conflicts.
Literally us.
And like I don't know, like there's not a lot of passion to it. Like there's not a lot of like, let's do it, let's keep doing it. You know, it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah,
Probably
and
what happens with ADHD as well.
and Penguin is a good friend of mine, and it was a good friend of mine. And I felt like Penguin could be a good addition to the podcast. And I wasn't sure if Il and Penguin had met prior, so I wasn't.
Mind you, Pingu and I haven't actually talked. Like before we made the group chat, we hadn't actually talked since the Children of the Mines joke. The day we
2
did
years
that.
ago. Years ago.
That was the first and last time we actually talked to each other, which is crazy.
So I thought
That's on me because like I don't know, like I was just like, you know, I was out of it. I didn't really like. I just kind of like shifted away from a lot of people back then. So
Yeah, I feel that.
just doing my own
It
thing,
happens.
you know.
It happens. So I
It
thought.
happens.
So I thought, why not? Why not try and bring Penguin to the podcast? I was thinking, why don't I join Penguin? But I'm like, I've already got one with Ill, so it would only make more sense to bring him with us. So you know what? I'm gonna hit up Ill and be like, yo, you ever thought about having a third guy on the podcast or something? And
Yeah, like
to
I'm here.
to my surprise, he actually agreed.
You make it sound like it was actually a scary thing, like a toddler going into his parents' bedroom in the middle of the night to say he pissed the bed or something like that. I'm not that scary. Come on,
I was
man.
like, hey man, don't kill me or anything, but hey, you want an extra co-host of the podcast? Yeah or no? Don't kill me, okay, bye.
Depends on who it is.
Yeah, that's what he said. He obviously asked who it was, and then when I said the name, I don't remember what happened after that, so Il can tell you.
It was like,
all an
oh, I
after
remember
after
that
that.
guy. I think after that, I went back and watched all the clips to see if there was actually chemistry there between the three of us.
Yeah.
Because if there wasn't going to be chemistry back then, when we had a few hours to get to know each other and play together, I wouldn't have liked the chances for chemistry now.
Yeah. I feel you.
But it was fine.
But you know,
It was
we
great fun.
decided to Breaking Bad this shit. Okay, that's what happened.
Breaking Bad. So yeah, we changed our name because we wanted to get rid of the OG Buckets podcast identity and kind of rebrand just start fresh. And it definitely didn't take us like 2 months to think of a name. No way, no way.
Oh yeah,
No,
no.
just like 4.
No, it was like 2, I think, because
No. We started the rebrand in like April, May, and we didn't get the name until early July.
It's great. I think we're gonna
Great.
use my my old podcast name for a second, and then we just like fully swapped, and we're like, you know what?
I think it was
Let's go.
I think it was just
Figure it
too. I
out.
think it was just too long of a name, honestly.
Yeah, like, but it's also because we kind of added like we tried to add like something at the end. It was like casually professional yappers.
Yeah, we
So we'll
tried
just
tried to do.
super long.
Yeah, tried to do some shit, but the thing is, we were putting out there just wasn't working, so we couldn't do it. It wasn't working. So then we got nowhere, and it got to the point where it was a few days in the group chat where nothing was being said. We were throwing names around, no one agreed, and so I'm just like, you know what? Why don't I just name generator? They all
Yeah,
agreed.
I'm
like,
surprised we
full-on
all
name
took
gen.
that like very seriously. That was the thing that stumped us for so long.
What?
Because as soon as we got the name, it was like, hey, do we want to put this as a profile? Yep, cool, sweet. Maybe alter it a little bit. And that took like what? Maybe
Was it
5 hours?
was it like an alter thing? Like I think we just like agreed as soon as Psych brought down like the logo and the background and banners and stuff. We
Oh
just
yeah,
like, yeah, let's
I
go.
the logo you're seeing now is my first like mock-up. There wasn't nothing altered about it.
There was no concept. It was just here, let's do it.
I mean,
Fuck it.
I had a concept in my head about the logo, and I just did it. To be honest with you, like I even put in the group chat the concept of my logo, but no one said anything, so I'm like, fuck, I'm just do it. I was thinking that Il would draw something up, but he never got around to it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just fucking do something when I get home, and I did.
You know, I'm also pretty creative. I could have did it, but I was just too lazy.
You could have, but you didn't. No one did, so I just did it. I took matters into my own hands. I got shit done.
Yeah, I did.
And then I showed the boys, and they approved. So this logo was the birth of I Think We're Friends, or ITWF.
Actually, I think that logo is horse shit. I think we should get rid
I
of
was about to make
right
the
now.
same joke. Damn it.
Damn, crazy.
You're
You gotta
stealing my
get
thunder,
rid of
man.
it.
We might
I'm
have to.
sorry. I might have to get kicked.
We might have
Yeah.
to give Psych the boot.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, actually, that's a better idea. We'll take it over. It's like you can just go ahead and exit the call now.
Damn, bro. Shit. I guess it's my time to depart. But nice knowing your
I
boys.
thought we were friends, Psych. I thought we were friends.
It's Thanos now.
It's been nice knowing your boys. It's been nice.
It's been awful. Get out of here.
Oh man.
The recording with him.
Hey.
We did take the recording with him. Crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
What a bitch.
Nothing was said right there at all. when you were gone.
Absolutely not. Tears were shed because we missed you. I'm
We
sure.
missed you so much, Psych.
Tease we shared how happy you were I left. You mean? That's what you meant, right?
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Well, we've been yapping for too much. No one knows who Pingu is.
Yeah, we should probably get to that, but insulting you is funnier. I feel
It's
like.
way better, yeah. You know.
I'm sure the lovely audience will
Oh,
agree.
so you don't want people to know that you're a nerd penguin. Alright, I see you.
You're a
Says you.
nerd. Shut up.
Says you.
Anyway, you're probably wondering who the fuck is this cunt. Let's get into it. So, he's an
Who the
avid.
fuck are you?
What?
Huh?
What?
I just asked, who are you?
I will disconnect you in
I
a
know
second,
you.
bro, if you keep yapping.
Yapping.
You know what? I'm gonna accidentally close Discord.
Okay, bye. Have fun.
I'm gonna accidentally shut off my PC and just
I'm gonna
not come back.
accidentally block Psych.
I'm gonna accidentally blow up my room.
Well,
Why
we don't
would
put
you
that
do
in the edit.
That's not very fun.
You guys just hear like a gas explosion. It'd be great.
I'm gonna eat a shoe. Okay, thanks guys, moving on. Anyway, so who
That time.
is Pingu?
So who is this fucking Blackpink
I would have
fucker,
put the
bro?
crickets
Who
on
is
the
this?
soundboard.
Who was this Blackpink head ass motherfucker? So basically, he is an avid gamer. Alright? He's a comic book lover.
Yes.
He is a Marvel and DC Universe fanboy.
Oh,
I
you
am.
don't get any of the girls.
I do not, but it's fine.
He is also a film director.
I am.
And last but not least, you might be able to tell who wrote this last one, but he's also a lazy bastard who's too tired to hang out with his friends.
I mean, you gotta different time zones, so
Please
Time
welcome
zones.
Penguin of Mischief.
am I a little tired right now? Maybe. And is it
I'm
like
always
5 a.m. when we're recording this? Maybe.
I'm gonna take that out of your pay. Shut up.
Docked my pay.
Absolutely.
Dang.
Crazy,
You
bro.
really did it to me.
You're now paying me to work here.
But yeah, if you guys don't like him as part of that co-host, we can fuck him up. Like that ain't a problem.
Start the polls now. Torch him.
Alright, let me
Let's
just
keep
boot
on.
up a Twitch stream. Actually, I don't have.
Mods ban him.
I can't. I don't feel like it. I'm too lazy.
Ban this pink guy from the call right now. Who the fuck is this guy? Who do you think he is?
Actually, hot pink for your information.
It's still fucking
Wow,
pink.
just like my full suit.
It's a better shade of pink, actually.
It's the better shade of pink, actually.
Actually.
Dude, I'm so excited to wear my formal suit next week. It's gonna be killer.
Sound like a real nerd emoji right now, Penguin. God damn it, bro.
I love.
Wow,
I
this
love
really
hot
sounds
pink.
like I'm on an awful E-date. I'm just third wheeling an E-date right now, bro.
Fucking Illanias is growing up now. He's going to a formal.
That's
Absolutely.
like your word for like prom, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Okay. Because in America, it's prom for us. So prom,
Yeah.
homecoming, stuff like that.
Your school system is already confusing, so just yeah.
I don't have to wear a uniform, while I didn't have to wear a uniform.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I've
burn.
never understood. Like I've watched all
Actually, I
these.
still can't say anything because I'm still in the school. Never mind.
Yeah, I've watched so many American shows and shit in school, and they're all wearing like just normal clothes. Like, what the fuck? He's even at school? Like, he's even going to school? Like, we would have mufti days at our school, but the only
Mustard days? Is
mufti
it a day
day,
where you only eat mustard? What?
mufti. That's what it's called here, mufti. That's the word for casual clothes and during school. But the thing
I have
is,
that every day.
yeah, but the thing is, on the days you could wear casual clothes to school, it was for charity. So you would have to bring like a gold coin donation to fucking put in the school thing.
God, there are.
We're American. We do
I'm not.
not
I'm not
care for that.
actually. I just need to elaborate on my point. I'm not saying donating to charity is us. That's very good. Donate to charity whenever you can.
But
I'm
don't be
saying
portioned.
I'm saying the free dress days in Australian schools are us. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, why are they us?
I don't know how much I can say while I'm still a student at the school. So let's just
Just start ranting
I
about it.
mean, you can. I
Get
mean,
expelled.
there is a thing called editing. You can say, and I'll just cut it out.
uh-oh.
He's breaking the
My
fourth
Discord's
wall.
not working properly. I think I actually have to restart it.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you were trolling for a second until you said
Be
the,
right back.
the last line. Goodbye. You know what's funny? It doesn't even say that he's online. Oh, there he is.
All right, well, psych. It's our show now.
Yeah, fuck that Lions guy. Who do you think he is? Fucking
Get him
crap
outta
of a
here.
bitch to look at us. Oh, he's back. Hello. We weren't talking shit.
Wow, you guys suck.
So good.
So,
Yes,
do
yes,
you
yes.
want to yap about your school real quick?
Nah,
Nah.
I got exams
Boring.
tomorrow. I'm gonna save all my energy for the exams, even though they're mock exams, which I also think's pretty.
That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. I mean, it prepares you for it, but rip off the band-aid, bro. Been a bitch.
You know what I did my senior year of high school?
Absolutely nothing.
I literally like when COVID hit, that's a word that you guys probably weren't ready to hear in a while. But it's still a thing. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god,
But
COVID.
no, like I was
Oh my god.
I just decided not to go to physical school anymore, so I just did online for like my senior year, and all I did, I literally just fucking like I I watched YouTube, played video games, and just did my schoolwork on the side. Like I was just clicking answers. C A C A C A and I passed. I graduated.
Somehow.
Yeah.
That's the thing, bro. Like, hot take, but unless you're trying to get into like a big uni or trying to do something that requires like a high class education, you don't even need to try in school, bro. It's, do the bare minimum
Yeah.
and you'll pass.
Ugh.
Like
Pretty much.
like someone I went to school with, he was like awfully bad at trying like committing to doing work. Like he had an assignment in each subject overdue by like a couple months. He was almost to the point of being threatened to not graduate. He ended up doing some work, and he still managed to graduate even while not doing anything. So anything's possible. Just do the bare minimum and you'll fucking pass. But that's only if you don't plan to go to some big uni or work for corporate or like do anything fucking massive in your post graduation life. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like there's still a lot of people that like if you don't go to college can make like stuff out of their lives. You know what I mean? A lot of people.
See, we
you
don't
know.
have college here. I guess our version of your
Technically,
college is
uni, our
university. Yeah, university.
It's pretty much the same thing. But no uniforms. I don't know if you wear uniforms.
I've never been to uni. I don't know what it's like, so I can't say anything. But from what I've seen, it seems like it's just casual clothes.
Nice. And then like it's like you walk around on a campus to different classes, and you're more.
Yeah.
Is it more
Well,
free or is it more scheduled?
not all unis are on campus. Some are online, but you I don't know. It depends on the course. Most I think you have to pay. I don't know. I imagine it's like TAFE where if you're on a payment, if you're on like government pay,
I am back now. What did I miss?
Oh my
you
gosh,
you
he's been
were
gone.
AFK the whole time.
He was AFK the whole time.
Didn't even know you left. You were just yapping away.
We were just
I took my
talking.
lunch
Yeah,
break.
he took his lunch break. Yeah.
Went out on a smoke.
Man,
Bro.
you're kind of like 2 minutes over your break, and you know you only have one. So
Your pay's docked,
I'm the
sir.
boss here.
only
How
1
dare
minute.
you?
So
Your pay's been docked. How do you feel?
Your pay-
I built this company. You
it's
know what?
docked.
Fine. I'll dox my own pay.
You'll dox your own pay.
He's gonna dox his
I'll
own.
dox my
He's
own
gonna
pay. He was
dock
like,
his own imaginary pay.
We're actually gonna dox him online. I'm just kidding.
He said dox. I'm trying not to say dox. I don't know what the fuck he said dox. It's dock, bro. Dock like a fucking boat dock, cunt.
We're just gonna
dock my pay.
dox you. We're just gonna dox your whole address online
I
right now.
dock whatever waters I want to dock in. Thank you very much.
Fuck your dock. Dock your pay, cunt.
I'm gonna throw a rubber duck at your dock. What are we doing?
I'm going to throw psychedelic in the ocean.
You wouldn't gonna fucking lift me, bro. What do you mean?
I'm going to take psychedelics as I jump into the
will
ocean.
be testing that.
There is no we, bro. It's either you or no one else, okay? There is no we in this fucking situation, brother.
Hey, guess
There's
what?
no we.
Guess
I'm
what?
going to find you.
Good luck trying to get to NSW, brother.
Gun.
Ew.
Done, brother. You live on the other side of the world. Shut your trapper. Shut your yapper.
I shoot my gun, right? And it just like the bullet
Wow,
just
so American.
magically goes around and hits you.
Yeah, the most American thing you could ever say, bro. You're a true blue American.
How long have you been recording
true.
to me prove he's American?
Hello, my friends. I am American.
Muffin break.
Oh yeah, you should probably say, or actually, you might want to say like what part of America you're from, eh?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, we should also probably promote our third host a bit, because we haven't really done that. We kind of just
fuck that guy. Who does he think he is?
we just
You know
like,
what? Fair enough. Let's
we like
back to talking about how
grab me
education fails everything.
grab me from the ocean, and you guys just started ringing me and put me on the drying rack, and then we started talking about school. That's it.
You know what? Where's the wooden paddle?
Well, I suppose we should talk about how he kind of fits into all this, right? Like what kind of content he does and all that.
Pretty much.
All right, Penguin, you have the stage is yours. Go and yeah. Go on, mate.
Going ham. Okay.
Go and do what you do
No
best.
pressure. If you suck, we're kicking you out.
Oh, okay. Pressure. A lot of pressure. Okay.
Go on, bro.
Okay. I do like comic book like tellings, narrative stuff. I do fan films and video games. I'm just like a big ol' like
Nerd.
open nerd. Yes, big ol' nerd. I'm just a big ol' nerd. But no, I'm very variety with my stuff. I definitely need to like separate that shit into like channels, like different channels. But you know, I just don't want to like go from like one channel that has like a decent, like an okay like fan base for like a lower end channel to another one and just don't get any traffic at all, because this is what took me like 6 to 7 years to gain as many subs as I did. So that's pretty much about it. Yeah.
Speaking of 6 years, as of right now, yesterday was 6 years of content creation for me. I've been doing this crap for 6 years. No wonder I'm such a loser.
Same.
I was about to say round of applause, but that comment just sent me. Round of applause for how much of a loser he is, everyone.
Dude, I've been doing content stuff since like 2015. It's crazy. It's insane.
Wow, you're so old. I wasn't even double digits back then, age-wise.
I was like, what is it like? I was like probably like 15 or 14 when I started.
Wow, you're just a little granddad.
I think
So old.
I think I was doing content creation the same year as Illy. I've been honest, or maybe
Yeah,
even
when
a
I was...
bit younger. Like not like the same like year, like the same like age year.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so
We've worked this out several times before because, of course, I've had several different channels and I've switched several different times. And it was my previous one that started in like it was like 3 months difference between that channel's age and I think when you started uploading,
okay.
which was crazy.
I'm gonna
I don't know. I have
segue.
to
I'm gonna
look again.
segue into this. I've also like I used to change my name constantly back in the day. Like I stopped changing my name like 3 years ago. So
What'd you
it's
do?
been
Go from Trey to Rupert or something?
I'm gonna go through the cringiest names to like my most recent name. So it's like first name was Epic Madness 1 2 3
Oh, I
4.
remember that name.
That's such an Xbox
Uh
Live
I
name.
know.
Get out of here.
And then it was that for a minute, and then it went into what is it? It was like that, and then it went to Fireplays. It was great.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
and then but like a lot of my some of my channel names are like based off of other people. Like it's like my friends who also had a name. Like my friend Chase, his name was Ice Plays. You know, so I went Fireplays. I was in a
Were
clan
the plays fire?
2 times. Yes, obviously. But
Button
anyways,
in, button in. I want to butt in just really quickly here. You were talking about that you made your name off someone else, right?
not like off of each like we like coordinated, you know.
Yeah,
That's what we
yeah.
did.
Back in the Black Ops 2 days, I don't know if anyone here watching or listening or whatever can go back to that time and set that later, but back in Black Ops 2 days, I had someone who I played with on a regular basis, and we would just create clans all the time, just with just for shits and gigs.
Same.
And our clans would literally be based on objects in the room.
Whole.
So one of our clans was Skittles. Just the name of
Great.
it, just to name one.
You got a taste of rainbow?
Oh man, we made a lot of clans, but that was just one of them. So,
Yeah, like
Oh, my
my
phone turned off. There we go.
my two clan names were the main ones were Vertex. So I was Vertex Epic for a minute.
Vertex, like Virgin.
Of course. But anyway, we'll not get into that. That's not this conversation. What? Anyways,
Maybe next time.
but anyways, we go to Shaded Guardian. I was that for a minute. I liked that name for a minute.
That was
I
pretty
went
cool.
I went to Crimson Beast for a minute.
you really
And
just
then
couldn't. You really just couldn't fucking throw one at the wall and just stick with it, eh?
I couldn't until this one, you know. I went to Penguin the Mortals. It's like it was a weird thing. We still technically are doing it, but we just kind of like keep it on the DL, you know, download,
Yeah.
obviously. Uh,
That is so cringe. I want to rip off my ears and feed them to you.
good.
That's such a lovely thing to say.
But anyways, it was that, and then I went to Penguin Senpai because why not? Because my other friend was Wabbit Senpai.
You and your
And then
piggybacking on names, can I swear?
it's just fun, you know.
Hmm.
It's okay. And then then I fully swapped to Penguin of Mischief in like 2021. So it's been that ever since, and it's not gonna
That's
change.
Yeah, good. I reckon we should get into how me and Penguin like originally met. Because people are probably wondering the origin. So, if you guys were around in like
no one's asking this.
If you
Nobody
guys,
knows us.
if you guys are around in the OG days, like not OG days, but in COVID days with the whole streaming thing, there was an app called Hover, and it's another like social app. It's like for clips and stuff. Like you just, it's
Dude,
like
I remember that shit.
yeah, it's like
Same.
God,
like,
that was awful.
it's like it was like TikTok. You scroll through, you get a For You page, and like shit and whatever. But the app just went in the direction of what it's meant to go and whatever. The developers jumped ship, but anyway, that's not the point. I was on Hover one day. I was scrolling through, and then I came across a Siege clip. I'm like, you know what? I need to talk to more people. I need to be able to meet more people. And I seen Penguin's clip. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna interact with this guy. See what he's about. And he was one of the creators who actually checks his fucking notifications. I
Can't relate.
I liked the video and I think I left a comment. And then he replied, and then we got to yap it. We talked back and forth, and then it's been history ever since.
Wow, this really is just an date, and I'm just third wheeling.
Yeah, pretty much, essentially.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude, like that's another thing. That's another topic to get into. Like Siege. That's my bread and butter. It's like COD for you, and like Dark Souls.
Siege,
and stuff,
please, bro.
or,
I just played COD. Siege,
like any
please.
RPG ever for me. I gotta be real.
like it's like that's my go-to multiplayer game, but I also love RPGs and stuff like that. So we're on the same boat in that one.
But yeah, me and Penguin are connected because we both share the love for the same game, so it's pretty easy to connect from there.
Like the 50% between us. Let's be real.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, look at it this. So you have Psych on one end, right? And me on the other. And you have our differences being the line between us. Penguin's just like smack dab in the middle of that spectrum from Psych to Illanias.
Yeah.
Actually, with the ego, he's probably more Psych.
God.
Bam. But yeah, like I said, like Siege is king to me, I guess, for multiplayer games.
I can't wait for the new operation, bro. Fuck.
That operation looks sick. It comes out in like
10 days.
8 days.
Isn't it
It's gonna be nice.
It's always 10th. Yeah, the 10th, 8 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wait,
that
it will be
that operation looks.
It's the 10th for you. 11th. Wait, is it the 10th for everyone, or is it the 11th? I think
It might be the 10th for everybody, but like on different times, obviously.
I'm not to look at that because it might be like COD where it's like the middle of the night for me. Potentially.
Yeah. When it comes out, I'll probably start doing a little bit more creation around it. That's what I usually do for new seasons, except for these last for New Blood and the one before that. I don't know what the fuck it was called, but I will just usually post a little bit here and there about the operation that we're currently in. But yeah.
So
I got some greasy clips. Yeah.
How did you and Illanias meet? If you guys remember?
Through you.
Well, yeah, I know. Like I introduced you, but like
we were just.
Okay, I can actually.
I can kind of recall.
Like 3 minutes, I can actually look back over the discussion you and I had, and when Pingu first joined us, because you and I were playing, and then someone asked you if they could jump in too. Where is it?
Like, all I remember is like we were like chilling and like, or no, it was like I don't know how we did it, like how we started, but like I just remember us like sitting on Call of Duty Warzone, and we were like, it was like one of the more OG original maps or whatever, and we were.
It was
running through in an apartment or whatever.
Caldera, yeah.
Talking. We were just talking, chilling.
Yeah,
You're
Psych and I were playing, and then Psych was like, "Oh, hey, there's this guy that wants to join us. Are you okay? Because I know you're like very, very awkward with new people joining." I'm like,
I said that?
sure,
Holy
whatever.
shit! I was didn't give a fuck.
And then he
Wow.
brings in this absolute loser. And
Yeah, of
it
course.
just,
And
I just felt like I was third wheeling an E-date every single time from then on. When these two start yapping, they fight like an old married couple.
I mean, you can talk. Like, no one was stopping you from talking, bro.
I have social anxiety. Well, I had social anxiety.
continue.
I don't really have it anymore, but
I don't fully like. It's more of an in-person thing, not like an over call or party chat or whatever thing. Like it's more of me physically being in the same room with somebody's when my social
yeah.
anxiety. Oh,
My social
skyrocket.
anxiety is literally just starting conversations now
Yes.
and like guiding conversations.
Like when you
But
like
as soon
start
as I
to
start talking to
yeah
someone, I'm in.
locked
Yeah,
in.
pretty much, bro. Pretty much. That's pretty much me. Like, I'm like, what the fuck do I talk about? Like, what do we even say? Like, it's too quiet.
And then
What do we say? And then
3 hours later,
as soon as the topic gets brought up, boom, I'm yapping in your ear for like the next fucking hour.
You yap no matter what. Shut your ass up.
That's why I like kind of hold myself back when I'm meeting new people. Cause I'm like, I could talk, but like we just met, so I'm like, I don't want to annoy the person, and be like, yeah, not to fuck with this guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna randomly tangent this because I was talking about this TV show that I was really interested in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. But anyways, it's called. You ever seen or like heard or seen any clips of a show called From?
I've heard of it. It's on Stand, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is that like
and it's
is that
like
like zombie show?
it's kind of zombies. It's
Yeah.
like it's very like obviously supernatural as like you have a bunch of people that get trapped in a town. Uh, they can't leave. They can go to certain areas. They can go into the forest, but like the forest has like dangers. Horror. I'm trying not to spoil it, but I'll try to like summarize it the best I can without giving things away.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, there's that, and then these creatures kind of come out in the night, and they look like humans. They talk like humans, but they're really like monotone and like kind of like they smile a lot. Like their smiles are creepy, like Joker level smiles, you know. Uh, and if you if you, like pretty much they had like these things called talismans that like protect them so the they can't go inside their house and kill them essentially. And when they kill you, they like rip you apart and eat your organs. It's crazy. Like you could it's a
That
very bloody show.
so that
100%. Oh,
they don't hold back pretty much.
they don't at all. Very awesome show. Highly recommend it. That's all I wanted to do. Continue.
um. So you were saying ill that we were just jam. I think we must be jamming COD that time we used met, right?
I think so.
Sorry, I blacked out. What was that
Yeah,
question
I had a
again?
feeling. So you said that when you and Penguin met, we were playing together. Were we jamming COD? I'm pretty sure we were.
Yeah,
Sure.
Warzone.
Warzone,
Yeah.
Caldera.
yeah.
And
You were
Penguin was
getting angry at Caldera, as
yeah,
always.
sounds normal. And Penguin, did I ask
Side
Penguin to come
situation.
join, or did Penguin ask to join? I'm pretty sure I
I
asked him to join.
I don't think I asked to join. I just like was like, yo, you want to play or something like that, and you're like, I'm playing with my friend. Let me ask you if you want like something like that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
right.
sure
Something like that, yeah.
from our end, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how me and Il met, and I think we like chilled, played video games, did some content stuff for like 3 or 4 months, and then we just stopped, or 5 months, or something like that. Like it was something around there.
we just fucked off from each other.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then like
It
I
was
came
kind of
like
like
yeah,
back then, I remember we didn't exactly like click. There wasn't much between us. It was kind of like, oh, there's just another guy in the party now. Yeah, he's a little bit funny, but it never really clicked.
Well, I
If I'm
mean,
honest,
that's kind of how it normally is when you first meet someone, right? Like obviously,
There's like
obviously over time it's different, but I mean when like in the first like
there is sort of like a buffer in between like when you meet somebody because you don't know what to say, like you don't know how far you can go with like
exactly.
you talking, you know, like you don't know how far you can take a joke, you don't know how far you can do this, you don't know how far you can do that, and that's how I see it. But when you like
I'm
start
often
talking to them,
reminded
yeah,
that January I made about 100 and I'll have to ask Jack what the exact number is because he still remembers it. But I made like 150 your mum jokes across the entirety of January.
Bro, you actually made it a goal to make so many jokes that year. It was
100, yeah.
insane.
I made it a goal to make 100, and I did it in like a week.
great.
Bro.
That was awful. One of the most content-starved things I've ever done.
You were definitely creative, that's for sure.
Creative isn't the right word.
Creative weirdo.
Absolutely.
Anyway, bit of a segue into the siege thing. When the new operation comes out, Operation Twin Shells, on September 10th, I'm gonna be playing that until the release of Black Ops 6. And when Black Ops and has anyone even seen anything to do with Black Ops 6 with the new COD?
I have watched.
You really think I have?
Well, I know you haven't, but I'm just asking a question.
I've watched some YouTubers play. I watched some very old YouTubers jump back on. It was like, have you ever heard of Hollow? He jumped back
Yep.
on, and I watched H2O Illanias, obviously. He jumped back on.
I think everyone did, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because it's like it's obviously the new COD, but it's also like they made a lot of promises that this was gonna be
I mean,
for the
Treyarch is probably the most trusted development studio in the whole COD franchise. Even though one studio has kind of fucked it up for everyone, there's still a bit of trust in them because they've always mostly delivered on their promises.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I said, I think what I'm seeing so far, it's honestly probably gonna be the best COD that they've pretty much like messed around with for Black Ops.
If
Because I like the
they,
Omni movement system, dude. That Omni
oh
movement system
bro,
is like what
yeah.
it's it's their thing. Like that looks awesome. Omni movement.
If
It makes you
they
feel like an action hero, dude. It's crazy.
if they turn down skill based matchmaking and fix the cheating situation, the problem, I think we're in for a good fucking year. For a good
Yeah, but
tokens.
like that's another thing, like cheating. Like you know, all pretty much I think all like sort of major multiplayer games have a bit of cheating in it, you know, obviously. And
Bro, Siege is massive. It didn't even like got that shit under control. I mean, there's still a big problem, but I don't think it's
it's
as big as COD.
definitely
I don't think it's
it's
as big as COD.
definitely it's definitely a big problem. Like
Oh
I think
yeah,
all cheating is a big
no
problem,
anti
but
cheat
like
is 100% like effective, but like
mm.
even
No, yeah,
Siege is
no anti-cheat, yeah. I also stand by like not all anti-cheats will
even Siege is taking measures to improve the anti cheat. Like they've
yeah, with their binary hardening that
yeah
they're
yeah
bringing out for Operation Twin
yeah.
Shells, which that shit seems pretty good. Like it seems like it's gonna work. I hope. So I hope. I'm not saying it
I
will,
mean,
but I
it's
hope it
on.
will.
It sounds good on paper, but I'll see what happens on operation launch.
We definitely got to see it. And they said like there's shortened like times of like when people are getting banned now or something because they can detect them
Yeah,
faster.
it's 12 hours now. Like it should be early. It should be a lot earlier.
Which is nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah,
wait.
mate. Yeah, yeah.
Again, dude, that new op, Scopos, looks insane, dude.
You guys are such fucking nerds. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry that was so
Wow.
passionate,
Wow.
Illanias.
Dude, like still though, I know I'm a nerd, but Scopos, the new operator looks sick. I like having pretty much two people in one operator. And like you can switch between them and stuff. That's cool. That's
Except
cool.
when the one that's holding the gun dies, you're dead for the
You die.
round. So that's a good balancing that they've made.
Yeah, because yeah, you can't like it'd kind of be cheese if that person had two lives, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It'll be way
that
too
makes it.
OP.
I'm glad that like you can't like.
But she's in a
You can't
wheelchair, so she's pretty
spam.
much immobilized anyway.
Dude, I've seen so many jokes about it.
It's the
Oh
internet,
my
bro. I'm
god.
not even in the least
Oh
bit
my
surprised
god.
about it.
Oh my gosh. It's like there's like memes of like her like getting to a staircase and just staring at it.
Bro. But you know what I find like the most fascinating, right? The COD anti-cheat Ricochet. It is probably the worst anti-cheat created in gaming history. Like I'm not even exaggerating. It is
What is
like,
its purpose? Like what
well,
does it do?
actually, I think Valve anti-cheat might be the worst. I don't know. I think they might actually compete with the worst.
I'm pretty sure Valve. I heard from a friend that they said that the TF2 lobbies, if you know that game, got like a lot of like because it was like horrible. Like there was botters everywhere. Like any lobby you joined was just cheat central, dude. He said that it has like they have gotten a little better with it and have been like funneling them out a little bit better now. So
A little bit better isn't enough. It needs to be better.
I'm pretty sure why it kind of happened is if you ever obviously Moist Critical, I'm pretty sure he played it a lot and he was talking about it or something.
No,
And
don't lie.
obviously
It's only
that's why.
happening because of the bigger creators. You should just do it because you want to actually make a safe environment.
But again, like I don't blame him because like that game's been like there for 12 years and they're not really
Oh well,
focusing on
yeah.
it.
If
You know.
from that perspective, yeah, I get it. But I talk about the anti-cheat because someone got caught cheating at the Counter Strike tournament. Although
Mhm.
someone was caught cheating in the COD tournament as well, so they both coincide with each other. So like, it's not really a good argument to make. But the point is that both the worst anti cheats in gaming history. Like
Dude.
the problem with COD is there's a whole bunch of shadow bans going on right now, and
Mhm.
people are getting temporary bans in the beta right now for Black Ops 6. And Shotzi, who's a COD pro, got banned yesterday. He was unbanned within an hour. He was unbanned within like an hour. So that's nothing. But people kind of wanted to say something about it, but it's like he can't do much about it. All these big creators have been talking about it for the past like 3 years, and nothing has been done about it at all.
Dude. I literally like maybe a few months ago when I was playing Siege, for some reason they gave me Mousetrap because I'm pretty sure people reported me or something like that because I was like I don't know I play on high sensitivity so it kind of looks like I'm doing weird shit, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Like I play on like 100 horizontal, dude, sometimes. So I'm just like
You are a
my aim
madman.
is flicking, dude. It's like it's going and it's going to places and I got Mousetrap and like that shit like makes you like uh it's supposed to be for like keyboard and mouse so like your input is super delayed so if you like do a little tiny like move your whole thing will go to your behind you. It's weird. Like it feels really delayed. That's what Mousetrap does. And I had it for like 30 minutes and then they uh got rid of it. So we're good.
Oh, nice, W.
I have it I also the plug, it's also on my TikTok. Or not my TikTok, my YouTube shorts. So
um, speaking more on Black Ops 6, I want to talk about Warzone, and I'll segue into something else as I talk about it. But Verdansk is coming back. Let's address the elephant in the room. Verdansk is coming back. Finally.
nice. I most likely will not play it because like I said, I like COD, but I'll probably most likely only be playing BO6 and zombies because that's my stuff for for
Zombies
Call of
looks
Duty.
zombies look so mid, bro. I hope they fix it at launch. Hope they make it better. But
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just want a round based zombies game back. You know, that's all I
yeah,
want.
Illa,
That's all I'm hoping for.
Illa, are you there?
Yeah,
He's in
I
the
just
void.
don't have any input for
He's
this
literally
information at all.
floating in the void right now.
I
His
was
little
gonna.
cat avatar, dude, is just there.
So you don't care that Verdansk is coming back?
No, I gotta be honest.
Yeah,
It's like,
fair
nah.
enough.
Warzone maps have always been shit in my eyes.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you at all. Well, ranked play's finally coming back. There's a few stuff coming back, but the reason why I bring it up is because I was in a Warzone league at the start of the year. Well, yeah, at the start of the year. Um, the way it worked was we would load into a customs, and we will play a certain amount of matches, and then we'd report scores and whatever and whatnot. It was our first try at something in the OCE region, in the Oceania region, like something competitive and fun, something competitive. But I bring it up because we had a bit of roster drama. There was a bit of roster shit going on. So these customs are trios, right? A squad of 3, because that's the more competitive mode, and the league was hosted by a certain individual. It was hosted by an individual who owns another gaming org. I'm not going to get into names and logistics of it, but I'm just trying to give context. And I don't remember how I found out about it, but all I know is that I decided to give it a go. And you need a squad of 3. So I had my 3, but our third in the trio, like, is it? Before we made the trio, we asked them because they had some other commitments going on in life, like, so we asked them if they thought they could commit to playing every week in the tournament, because they had other commitments, and the day was playing on every week, and we said, like, we don't have to play. We can just get someone else or whatever. We made it clear that it's fine if you don't play, whatever. But they still wanted to play. They insisted, so they were part of our roster. It was locked. And then we had like a little section in the Discord where we had to confirm our team for the roster so that they could make the spreadsheets and whatever. And when it got to that time, our third wasn't like consistent. Like they weren't always able to play type thing. And I'm not this is no shade at them or whatever. I'm just trying to give context as to why this happened. And there was a section of the Discord. There was a section of the Discord with new people. And obviously there's gonna be teams who don't have consistent 3 stacks or whatever. So there was new people who wanted to join but don't have teams. So there's a thing called free agents. Basically, we would have a free agent on our roster pretty much every week because of our roster issues, right? And there was one guy who was a free agent who was part of our roster. Well, he was meant to be part of our roster. I don't remember if we played with him before. Oh, no, I don't think so. There was one time where we had a match and we were meant to play soon. It was the day of, and our third was not playing because they couldn't make it, and they were still a free agent. So I asked them if he could play, and he said, "Yeah, I'm down." And so I locked the roster in. I put our squad name in the channel where you meant to submit it, and it was locked. It's fine. And then it came to the time of playing. Like, I think it was like 10 minutes before, because it's meant to be in our calls like 10 minutes prior to like starting. And two of us were in our calls. Our third one, who was the free agent, wasn't in the call. I messaged him. I'm like, "Yeah, where are you at? You know, like, you just gotta be in the call and stuff." And he didn't answer. So I gave him more time, and then more time had passed. It was like close to starting, and there was no update. He did join the call, nothing. I messaged him again to follow up, see what's going on. And I found out that he blocked me or unfriended me, whatever one it was. And then things just went downhill. I think we ended up playing. We actually ended up playing as just a 2-man because it happened so fast. Like, it happened so late. Couldn't find the third in time. I think we did later on. I'm not sure, but yeah, that wasn't fun at all. Why bother sign up to something if you can't commit to it? That's what I don't understand. So it caused more stress for us because we couldn't even compete properly, and yeah, but it didn't even matter anyway because after the first season of that league, everything went to shit. It was pretty much disbanded. Um, not enough players. There was no prize pool for it, so I don't. So obviously people aren't really gonna play. There's no prize pool.
Yeah,
So,
like with competitive stuff like that, like a lot of people like I don't know, like it just like you know, I don't know, like it just you just gotta make sure you find the right people that are gonna actually stay consistent and like join in and participate instead of you know what I mean. Like
yeah,
it
sure.
it just sucks when that stuff like that happens. Like you guys make the plans and like this is something that you
Yeah,
should 100% like make sure you have the time for before saying yeah, let's go. You know.
I just don't understand why you would sign up for something or be interested in something and then not commit to it, because it doesn't make sense. Like you guys know me. I'm easy. I'll play with anyone. But when you do shit like that, it's like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
We should make our own competitive podcasting league. Just imagine.
Shit.
We could podcast better than you.
No, me.
Me.
Well, I'm glad I finally got that. Got that off my chest. I don't even know if I did the structure out for
I
it,
think
but fuck it. So
I think podcasting is
Well,
good.
just
It's
in
good
post,
for
I
like
guess.
it's good for letting things out,
I'm
ranting. I
just
guess
happy I finally
that's
talked.
literally
I've talked
podcasting.
about it before, but I want to talk about it on the podcast. But I never got a chance to until now, so I'm happy.
You know what I wanted to say about BO4? I forgot or BO6 before I got to say anything.
What?
Uh, that game, like the HUD, kind of reminds me of like well, not even the HUD, but like everything kind of reminds me of BO4 and World War II mixed together. It's weird. It's a weird feeling, but
Do you want to know
in like a
why? You want to know?
BO1 setting, but in like a BO1 setting.
Do you want to know why it reminds you of that?
Why?
Because of the
There's no
orange. Because of the orange color scheme.
true.
Because Treyarch is orange, you know. So I think every Treyarch game has been orange color scheme.
I don't think Cold War was. Cold War was red.
I don't think it was actually. There was no there was no orange, but I think it was just
I think it was red.
it was
Like
just
the
bland.
subtitle
Honestly,
was
I don't think it
red.
was. I don't think there was a
Oh.
color scheme because they didn't have long to create it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, they were. It definitely was way blander, and they had the title of the game, and then they had the subtitle Cold War, and it was just red. I'm
It
pretty
definitely
sure.
felt like it just push it together and hope it works, type of thing.
Literally, they probably had like 8
Yeah,
months.
it was like 18 months, but I mean,
It
it
felt
was
like 8 months.
it was pretty buggy. I won't lie to you, but yeah.
I think Cold War wasn't a super bad game, so I think the game that was really like the best out of everything that we've gotten for like the past 5-ish years is 2019 Modern Warfare. To be honest,
Cold
that's it.
Cold War was
I think
ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was ass,
I
bro.
the like I said, I think the only good one was MW remastered or reboot or whatever
They're
it's called.
all they were all dog shit, bro. Ever since
I don't know.
Black Ops 2 is the best COD ever made, bro. No
Black Ops
doubt.
2 is the best COD ever made. I just think the best COD like from the reboots is definitely MW 2019 though.
It was okay.
Campaign
Oh
best
well, I
some of
mean
the best stuff.
the campaign was actually alright, but
Multiplayer was really fun. I liked the multiplayer. It wasn't bad. And then yeah, uh,
the last good COD was probably Black Ops 4.
you know what I think that they should do when they kind of like the main people who made the game are like, hey, I'm gonna step away. Let's go do something else. You know, after like a period of time, I think they should give the keys to some sort of trusted like other team or of like 5 developers or 6 developers or like another smaller studio, and they can take the reins and do what they want with it as long as it's like in like terms of like like not doing weird shit with it, you know? I think that'd be cool. To keep the dev cycle going, but you know.
I don't think they would because the way COD make their games is too like specific and too like tedious. Well, I don't know
Comprehensive.
about tedious, but too specific. And there's another word I can't think of right now, but yeah, too specific in a way. Like it needs to be done in a certain way. You know what I mean?
You know, me and my friends tried to play BO3 the other day, and they got that stupid NAT type stuff. That was horrible.
Oh, no.
Like you have to be like your NAT types have to match, or you can't get into the game together. It's crazy. It's weird.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's horrible. We tried to joining each other, and we just couldn't because of the NAT types.
You know what? You know what COD needs to stop doing? The annual releases.
Like, yeah, isn't it like a year release window, like every time or whatever?
Yep.
Like,
So MW2 release, right? The modern MW2. The year after that was meant to be a DLC for the game to like fill it in for the yearly thing or whatever to like make it keep going to there's more content while Black Ops 6 is cooking up. They decided to say fuck all that. Let's just put everything we were gonna put into the DLC and just slap a brand and just slap a new on it with a price tag and just sell it as a new game, as if we've actually made a new game, even though it's just a fucking movement DLC. That's what they
nah,
did.
dude, like, it's insane. Like, they definitely like screwed the pooch. They literally wet the bed, literally with everything. Like, I don't think there should be a COD like you said annually. I think they should wait like every 3 years or 2 years or
I wonder
whatever.
why. I wonder why it's so shit, bro. They're the only
Like, give
studio.
let their studios let their people like the cycle like of developers like have time to actually plan the game out from start to finish, actually model things, actually make things less buggy on launch, stuff like that. You know, like give them, like I said, 2 to 3 years, but they want money. That's it, and they know that people are going to be like, let's pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the
Let's get it.
problem.
You
The
know, let's buy it.
fucking sheep, the fucking fanboys, but they're the only studio, the only game studio I know that releases shit every year. No one else does.
You know what? I want to come back, but it probably won't fully. Freaking Halo. I loved Halo. Halo was my stuff.
I only played like Halo Reach, and that was it.
Halo Reach is probably one of the best ones. Halo 3 up there as well.
It'll do you
I'm pretty
feel
much
it'll do you feel
everybody by Bungie is good. All the Halos from Bungie are good.
What was that?
do you feel left out of this conversation?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I don't relate to anything that's being said here.
I was gonna stop talking, but he kept bringing up games. Well, okay, we're just gonna keep fucking yapping about games and all good.
RPGs. Oh, now I'm gonna switch over to with Illanias.
Oh well, now I'm
You're
gonna
not
be
gonna
left
talk at all.
out. Let's go.
What's your favorite RPG, Ill?
Ooh. Despite what many people might think, it's not one of the Dark Souls games.
Damn.
Gotta be honest. That's what I'm honest about. Keon. Hang on, my brother's in the room. Keon, get a life.
Damn.
Get a boyfriend. He's so fucking unfunny. Anyway, so despite what it looks like, it's none of the Souls games because I honestly think that the Souls games aren't as good as people say they are.
I think
My favorite. Why? Ooh. The gameplay. The abstract lore is absolutely awesome,
Mm.
and the entire world building, peak. But the gameplay overall is just kind of like really arse to me. And that's the same for all of them.
What? Which one? Which game? It'd be funny if you're looking it up right now.
Basically, any of like the Dark Souls games, Elden Ring,
Mm-hmm.
and even Bloodborne, I would argue I wouldn't put those games anywhere near my favorites. Ooh, but what's my dude? My actual favorite is a really rough question. Oh, what has made me cry? That's the question you want to ask.
What has made you cry?
Hmm. Dude, now I'm having
Having
problems
flashbacks.
remembering what I've played.
I will give you. I'll give you mine. My favorite. I think you could technically consider an RPG, but in that genre of like fantasy, like third person, like uh RPG elements, I guess it would be mainly probably Ghost of Tsushima. Really love that game. That game's
Ooh,
amazing.
yeah, that's a good one.
And then you can technically nah, but I think my favorite game, obviously, because I'm a big old DC fan, is probably one of the Batman games. So, and then after that's probably one of the Spider-Man games. So
I've never played the Batman games.
you should. I think that should be your next like series for YouTube. Go through all the Batman games, dude. Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Knight.
I'll
So
add it to the list.
I've thought about doing
those games are really good. Like they get good praise for a reason. Those games well written. Combat is fun. Uh, that's pretty much about it. And like like especially Arkham Knight, that game was made in 2015, and its graphics are pretty much better than most of the games nowadays. So
I was thinking I should do like a video game series on my other channel in anticipation for the new game coming out. So I think there's a new Assassin's Creed coming out soon, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but it looks ass.
I was
I'm not gonna lie.
thinking of going back and playing all the Assassin's Creed in order or something, and just doing just playing all that, just on like a binge like playthrough, whatever.
Yeah.
Playing it all out until the new one comes out.
I think for Assassin's Creed, mine was probably my favorite one would be Odyssey because I'm a big fan of Spartans and stuff. So
If I do that, I'm gonna
Alright.
be entering in so many different timelines. Holy shit!
Alright, I've got my answer, but are we looking? Do we throw nostalgia in there or just favorite without nostalgia?
anything, it doesn't matter, dude. Just
Okay,
say
so if we're looking at it with nostalgia, it is definitely Final Fantasy 12. If we remove nostalgia from the equation, it'll probably have to be Tales of Arise.
I'm gonna
God,
let
that's
you know.
fucking beautiful game. It
This
made me
may
cry.
this may break our friendship. This may actually test the question as I think we're friends. I have never played a Final Fantasy game in my life.
Fair enough.
I have never played the one game that you talked about in my life.
I don't think it's a case of like, oh my god, you didn't play this. You're not real. Get out of here. Like, who
Get
gives a
out of
fuck?
here. Also, I have not played any Souls games. Like I played a little bit. Like I played Dark Souls a little bit. I played what's the other Bloodborne a little bit.
The only one I played is Elden Ring.
And I've also played Elden Ring just a little bit. And then I think there was one more that I played. It might have been Sekiro or whatever it's called.
Get off. I guess we should get into what Penguin does, because I would also obviously why he's here as well. I mean, I already get
What
into
Penguin
how we
does?
met.
Absolutely nothing. He adds nothing to this group.
I had zero.
You
I'm
wanna you
not in
wanna
there right now.
you wanna tell them how you got into content and streaming?
Sure. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, like I think it was like I said, like 2015-ish. I just really, it's kind of when YouTube was at its peak, It had Vanoss, it had like all that crew. That's pretty much probably the main people I watched back in the day. And that's like who I kind of modeled my like first half of my era, I would say, of Penguin before I was Penguin.
Ella.
It was like I was trying to. Me and my friends were just being goofy, making funny moment videos, you know, on our Gmod lookalikes for prop hunt. It's like it was a weird, shitty like prop hunt game that you could find on the browser and play it, and that's what we did. We just played that, and I've made like probably 6 or 7 videos, and then uh, I just that was like the main thing, and then I kind of like was position. I was just getting positioned in Siege, like like I said, 6 years ago, like 2016ish, and that's kind of where I focused on. So I started watching a bunch of Siege YouTubers and stuff like that, like Varsity Gaming and Evan Braddock and uh, Russian Badger, stuff like that, and then that just kind of like propelled it, and I just like I knew I wanted to do Siege as my main thing, but like I just like I couldn't play it. Like I didn't have internet until like literally 2020, by the way. So I was just like a
Did
bored boy
you didn't have
everywhere.
you didn't have internet until 2020.
I didn't have internet until 2020. I did have internet in 2016 for a minute, but
I was gonna
it
say,
got
how did you upload videos?
used the phone. I also went to people's houses. Like I was grinding it. Like I probably like I posted way more consistently when I was younger. And like I think that's a lot of people because they don't care. Like you don't really fully care sometimes when you're younger about what you post and like who's gonna say what or whatever. You just post to have fun, you know? That's how I was. So but nowadays I'm more conservative. I'm like, do I really want to post that? Or is this actually good? Does this make me look like a dick? Or does this like, you know, just all of that. The filter has came into play for me for that stuff. Uh, but anyways, that's pretty much how I got into like content creation, just watching other YouTubers YouTube, and that's pretty much I think what you can say about other people and like I don't know, like just like to be creative. That's it. Main thing is movies as well. So making fan films and writing.
Speaking of that, you want to tell them how you got into wanting to do that?
I don't know, like I just started probably when I was uh first Iron Man movie came out, dude. When the start of the MCU was at its thing, I was just ready, dude. I just wanted to make movies, make fan films, you know?
You could heal.
Do what?
I was asking Ilk is good. So much background noise.
Yeah, I can hear us
I'm
talking in the
fighting with
background of
deodorant
this thing.
cans. Just ignore me.
What are you doing?
Fighting with deodorant cans.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you.
Having a whole battle with deodorant cans.
Absolutely.
Great. But yeah. Uh I just like I said, I just wanted to create, I just wanted to direct, that's just my passion, you know?
The fuck with that? The
Got it?
fuck with that?
I
What's
also
in?
do very light graphic design. Another plug.
He does everything.
I'm literally like a jack of all trades, but I'm very underskilled and like not professional with it. I just do weird shit and like make stuff, I guess.
Well, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Good talk, boys. Good talk.
Do you have anything to add to the conversation, Illanias, mate?
Not really. I mean, I've been very productive these past 2 days, and I will take credit for that entire intro. Just saying.
Yeah. And that's all the credit he needs.
Yep. I'm also the pretty boy here.
Huh, yeah. This video style is gonna be different, as you can probably already see. It's not gonna
I
be.
can't. I'm blind.
It's not gonna be the whole like show in the Discord call like we did in the OG days. It's gonna be, you already see it, but it's like you're gonna think of it as like when you see those music channels have like the thing
sound
moves
wave.
along with the beat. Yeah, that thing. Once I figure all that out, it's fucking go time, baby.
You gotta get it. You gotta get it out tomorrow. And was I'm just kidding.
Yeah, funny cunt.
If you don't post it tomorrow, I'm stealing your left toe.
Find you. I will literally go to Australia and be like, hey, why didn't you post it?
Dude, come on.
It won't be posted
Nah,
till like
I don't got
Friday
money,
or
dude.
next week.
I don't got money for a plane to Australia.
Come on, come to Australia and die in this absolute heat wave.
Literally, I would have like, you need like at least a couple $1,000s to be traveling like that.
True.
You know why I went up straight away? We need to fucking promote the thing first, boys. That's what's gonna happen first.
Promoting.
Yeah, I know, right? Ew.
I always feel like an absolute asshole when doing like promotion stuff. It's why I don't really do it, because I just feel like an absolute asshole.
You're not being paid to do it, so how are you an asshole?
That's also true. I just feel.
And you're
like
just an asshole in general, so of course it was. I'm joking. Of course I feel like that.
Wow. You know what? Shut up.
That's what you had to say. That's hilarious. But yeah, we need to fucking promote it. I might even put some clips out, if I even get around to it, and just
Yeah, post it on Shorts, post it on the Talk. You know,
yes, sir. I can't.
get it out there.
I might be able to change my name. I might be able to change the name of TikTok, because as soon as I change the username on TikTok, it changed the name as well. And because it changed the name, it the system detected as changed the name manually, and you can only change it once a week. So I wasn't able to change it because it did it automatically. I'm like, yeah, cool, nice, love that. I love TikTok so much. I love TikTok so much. Anyway, if that's everything, then I guess we can wrap this up.
Yeah.
First episode back, boys. We're feeling good. Now watch us not record for another couple months.
I'm regretting my life decisions.
I just like disappear from the face of the earth.
Second episode without this black pink looking fucker. Where did this guy go?
He's gone.
We shot him.
You ate me. What? You
I would eat a
like a bird.
Cooked you like a steak.
You would eat a penguin.
Dude.
Wow.
Yes. Spit roast the penguin on an open flame. We're so funny.
Is that your soundboard?
We're gonna be so unpopular. Oh well. Not my problem. I'm already unpopular.
Alright, let's fucking end this shit.
Okay. Someone else can do the outro.
I was gonna do it anyway, but I'm waiting. I was really interrupted. Anyway, that's it. I think we're friends.
Yay!
I think we're friends have officially concluded for the first episode. Who knows what?
Shut up, man.
When will this be released? Fuck knows.
Yeah, baby.
But whenever you see this,
week or fired.
but whenever this releases, you better like and sub and follow us across everything.
We're gonna put this into a time capsule.
No.
You guys can't see it until it comes out in like 35 years.
Ugh, dude. Knowing us, probably.
A lost episode.
The lost but not forgotten episode.
35 years later.
Yeah.
Alright, that is it. We are out, skis.
Peace.
Like and follow and like Like and follow and subscribe to us and everything. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go to bed now.